Kenny Brooks has just made an interesting choice in getting a recruit. Well, he got an interesting pick as for a recruit. Her name is Ajša Sivka. Ajša Sivka is from Serbia. She's played pro in Europe, was drafted by the Chicago Sky in 2025, 10th overall pick, but she's never played pro ball in America, so that allows her to become a recruit for a NCAA team. Odd rules. I don't know what's up with them, but that's the situation that we have here. And I'm looking at this young lady, and I'll be honest with you. I don't really see. I mean, there's a lot that I can't find when it comes to her stats. Now, she just got done playing with Joventut Badalona. It's in Spain. And they're saying that she started out hot, but didn't really get a chance, or didn't really improve, actually degraded in her play. She's 20 years old, from Slovensk Konjic, Slovenia. She's 6'4", listed as a guard, but she's also played some forward. And in all honesty, she plays as a mix of it. She's going If she plays as a guard for Kentucky, she's going to be taller than most of the forwards that are in NCAA play. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, hey, also, if you're a Kentucky fan, I'm going to have 3 products up that are from Academy Sports and Outdoors. I'm trying to get Academy Sports and Outdoors to sponsor me. They're a great store. You can check them out online, or if they're in your area, they're in a lot of areas. You should choose them because they've got great outdoors gear, they got great sports gear. Hey, they're just great overall. But she is most notably she's most notably paid attention to here in America because she was drafted by the Chicago Sky. Didn't end up going there. She instead chose to focus on her national team duties for Eurobasket Women 2025 and on graduating from high school. So she's just now 20, just now getting graduated from high school, has played for her nation. You've got to respect that about her. She has played for her nation. She's going to have a chance to play for one of the better coaches in NCAA women's basketball. I have to give her that. This She's going to be able to go onto a team that will develop her towards what a draft would want, because you saw 4 players from Kentucky get drafted. I just covered that yesterday. And her playing in the FIBA championships means that she's gotten a chance to play against some of the women that she's going to be playing against in college. It's all going to be really fascinating. But I'm going to cover here some stuff that's already been, or I'm going to cover some stuff here so y'all will get an idea of who she is. So stick around. Also, don't forget to check out those Academy Sports and Outdoors links. Now, here we go. Welcome to Redneck Sports Channel. I cover women's basketball on here because this seems to be what everybody wants to watch.
Artlist.io.
I have an SEC bias. I have an American Athletic Conference bias. Why? Because I love both those conferences, both in football and in basketball, primarily women's basketball. Yes, once in a while I'll cover other sports, but we focus on women's basketball because that's what you folks seem to want. Now let's get into this. Now, this is from Kentucky. University of Kentucky's women's basketball program inked a 6'4" guard. So, the University of Kentucky is seeing her as a guard to its incoming class in Ajša Sivka. Head coach Kenny Brooks announced Wednesday she will join the team for the upcoming season. I am delighted to welcome Ajša to our program, Brooks said. Her combination of size and skill will fit into her system seamlessly. Ajša, is a tremendous shooter, scorer, and playmaker from the wing position, and she will add experience to her team. BBN, let's welcome Ajša to our family. Ajša Sivka, a 6'4" guard from Slovenia, was selected 10th overall in the 2025 WNBA draft to the Chicago Sky, but remained in Europe to represent national Slovenia team in the 2025 FIBA Women's European Basketball Championship. In 3 games at the Eurobasket Women's Championship last year, she averaged 7.7 points per game, 50% shooting, 2.7 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game. She shined against Italy, recording 16 points on a 4-5 shooting, including 4-4 from the arc, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Sivka has a lengthy resume competing with her national team, including being named the most valuable player and to the All-Star 5 team in the 2023 FIBA U18 Women's European Basketball Championship. Sivka has competed for Juventud Badalona of the Liga Femenina de Baloncesto last year, which is the highest level of league competition for women's basketball in Spain. Prior to that, the world traveler played for Tarbes Guest Bigorre of the Liga Feminine de Basketball in 2024-2025, which also is the top women's professional basketball league in France. And before that, she played her career with Beretta Familia Schio of the Lega Basket Feminile in 2023-2024, also a premier women's basketball league and women's basketball clubs in Italy. She was also named to the World Select Team at the 2024 Nike Hoop Summit. So she's got fascinating experience. When she represented Slovenia in the 2023 FIBA U18 Women's European Championship, she averaged 15.9 points, 9.3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2.4 steals per game, and won a gold medal. So this is saying pretty much that she can be a double-double. Also, during the championship game against France, she scored 20 points and 12 rebounds, subsequently named the tournament MVP. This was Slovenia's first ever U18 Women's European Championship. But it sounds like she's sliding a little bit in some of her ability, which, hey, Kenny Brooks can most likely get quite a bit out of her. Them losing all of this talent this past year, they're pulling in, like I covered yesterday, they're pulling in some folks that may work well with her. Her being 6'4", she's considered to have some real playmaking crap for a forward. Biggest question for Sivka will how she transitions to SEC athleticism and physicality. Even in a down year last season in Spain, Sivka shot 33.8% on 4.83 point attempts per game, and she's not a standstill catch and shoot specialist. She can shoot off the move and doesn't mind pulling up off the dribble either. Her ability to space the floor at her size will be extremely valuable, and she would fare better on the collegiate level against her peers. Wildcat shot 25.1 threes per game last season. Um, so Sivka would help them maintain that. I'm going to be interested in seeing if Kentucky is seeing and Kenny Brooks are seeing Ajša Sivka as a guard. She's 6'4". There are forwards that couldn't keep up with her because of her size. But at the same time, if she's not used to the physicality that women's basketball is in the SEC, that could disrupt her game. It looks like she can get double doubles, and then you throw her working with Miara O'Neal. You throw her in there working with Diana Collins or Clara Strack, for that matter. She is going to be fascinating to watch. Her having a down year last year, maybe that was just an anomaly. Let's hope so for the Big Blue Nation. But this is one of the odder situations. Here's somebody who's played pro ball in Europe, which, I mean, you can start playing pro ball at a young age in Europe. You've got someone who was drafted to the WNBA. Okay, she didn't sign with this guy, but they did sort of what the Celtics did with Larry Bird. Hey, we want him. We're going to pick him the year before he would be coming out for the draft. Yeah, they actually did that. He was drafted the year before he was going to be going into the draft by the NBA. And because of that, the NBA owners got together and changed that rule so that the Celtics couldn't do that again. But this is going to make some interesting thoughts. Kenny Brooks has helped create multiple chances for young ladies to go into the WNBA. And they keep talking about that they're the best. I'm not so certain about that. Um, I think EuroLeague is catching up far faster than people realize. They do have Caitlin Clark. They do have, I mean, heck, even Haley Van Lith can play some really good ball. Paige Becker's not a slouch in any way, shape, or form. Aaliyah Boston, well, let me tell you, and I mean, hey, Candace Parker all those years. But I want to see what goes on here. I like this move in the sense of it makes you wonder. She's played some pro ball, but it's European. A lot of these young ladies don't have a chance to go into the WNBA because of limited opportunity. Even if they get drafted, they end up having to go to EuroLeague ball or to other nations to play ball. And here's someone that's already played at that level that these young ladies will get to see if they're better than. Not to mention the fact of her height being a guard. She's NBA height for a guard, yet she's a woman, and she's also played as a forward. So when they say combo guard, I don't think that's quite what they mean. Just seriously though, folks, I want to hear what you think. I do. Because this is throwing me for a loop. It has. There's so much about this young woman that's throwing me for a loop. So I want to hear from the Wildcats fans out there. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Hey, folks, before you leave, if you're Can't become a member via my YouTube channel, which that's for my thinker. I've also got sports. I've got a Patreon. If you really, really want to help me out, I would be much appreciated. But hey, hitting like, hit subscribe, hit commenting, all those things really help me out. Have a good day.